Yay. I have to plug this back in. There we go. Okay. We're gonna warm up. We're gonna have to move. Gonna learn some easy combos, and I give people modifications. So if you're able to do something today, but you know, you're like, no, I'm not comfortable taking it up a notch, you don't have to. There's no pressure whatsoever. This is not about pushing yourself or competing. It's about you moving in your body, feeling good, and having a good time. So, having said that, I tested the music. Supposed to, yeah. Okay. All right. Love the song. So, my friend, one up. Here I am. Okay. So take your right ear down to your shoulder. Inhale, get tall, and exhale, gently pull your ear down your shoulder. Then just take your head and roll, and you don't have to do it at a certain pace. And then go ahead and reverse direction. Moving down to the shoulders. I don't know who ate the cookie. And then interlace your fingers, feet at the edge of the hips. Open up the shoulder blades. Get rid of all that tension that you've been holding all day. And then just roll the shoulders back. Slightly moving the body. Bring the chest up and let it go. Up. And then drop, drop, drop. Awesome. Moving to the hips. Take your right hip out. Little pulse, teeny tiny. Left. Now we're going to do doubles. So 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Now single. Make a big circle with your hips around. Make sure your head is far away from your hips so you're not compressing your lower back. Then change direction. Whatever pace. And then take your knees and ankles. I'll turn sideways so you can see. Oh, I got it in frame. Awesome. Okay. So taking your feet just at the edge of your hips. Knee and ankle circle. Reverse direction. And then the left. Reverse it. So feet past the hips, toes to the corners, flat back. Little pulser. Your quads are not going to like me for a minute. Couple more. Just warming up. Now add in the arms. So deep, and then reaching up. A deeper plie. Reaching up. Couple more like this. One more. And then step touch. Just a little step touch. Kind of like you're skiing or sneaking up on somebody. I am grabbing chocolate. It's really far away. You have to really reach. And now you're picking apples. Interlace your fingers. Up overhead, but your shoulders stay down. Yay! I love this song. I always do this song. It's a new machine, so I was like, oh, please play. Okay, so we're gonna move our rib cage. So first, let's talk about posture. To protect yourself, your feet are right underneath you. So right underneath your hip bone, not the hip flesh. So I got a lot of hip flesh, but not up here. Right underneath. Knees are soft, and this is to protect your lower back. The other thing you do to protect your lower back is whoop. If you ever had to put on jeans, they're a little too tight. Whoop. Okay. This because you don't want to stick your booty out. So that protects your lower back. And you lift your chest like you're proud, smile and breathe. Okay. And you can just have your arms out to the side. All right. So let's take our rib cage and move just the rib cage one side and then the other. Yeah. Kind of like, ooh, chocolate. Okay. Side to side. Yeah. Awesome. And so from the belly button down, you're really quiet. Just moving from the belly button up if you can. And if you can, a little faster, side to side. Sorry, I'm not afraid. There we go. And then just check in with yourself. Are your knees soft? Did you let go of your tummy? Because we tend to do that. So if you did, go whoop again. Awesome. I'm going to turn this way. There'll be your mirror. I know there's a mirror, but this way I can see everybody. Awesome. So you're probably not aware of it, but you're also using your side of it because your side of it are pushing your rib cage over. Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to come back. And for fun, let's just try right, left, right. So we go right, left, right. And then for fun, if we go left, right, left. One more time like that. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And if you feel like it, step in right, left, right, and then step left, left, right, left. Step right, right, left, right. It doesn't have to be a big step, it can be a baby step. One more each side. And I ran out of music. And left, right, left. Okay. So that's called a rib cage slide. So we're also going to take our rib cage and make a rainbow arc. Okay. For fun, let's start on the right side. Take our chest, woo, over here. Up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Yeah. Up and over. Over, yes, over. Okay, I'm gonna back up a smidge. And over. And over. Now for fun, a little faster. To the left, to the right. To the left, to the right. To the left, to the right, to the left. Now if this is too much, just go back to up and over. Up and over, you pick. Up and over, do what you can today. Up and over, but if you can, up and over. So whichever one you want to do, let's add our feet. So if we go up and over, up and over. So like windshield wipers. Yeah. Up and over, up and over, up and over. I know. So bring it back. Up and over, up and over, up and over. If it's too much, you can stay in place. And if this is enough, stay here. But if you're feeling adventurous, side, 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 side. So you're using your upper arm, yeah, then your upper back muscles. Okay, let's go back to side, side. Let's put those together. So if we go right, left, up and over, up and over. Right, left, up and over, up and over. Right, left, up and over, up and over. Right, left for fun. So if we step and step, if you can. So slide, I know. Slide, slide, up and over, up and over. I know. Whoops. Oh, did you run into the pool? Okay. Oh, from my perspective, it looks good. Okay. Okay. got one more. Hopefully we're starting to warm up. So in the warm up, we did lifting the chest. So instead of up and over, just straight up the middle, straight up your spine. So your upper back muscles should be pretty warmed up by now. And so just imagine somebody cute goes by, right? And you're like, hey, yeah. So you're gonna lift and relax, lift and relax. And then check in with yourself. Are your feet right underneath you? Are your knees bent? Pelvis is still tilted. Okay, yeah. So for fun, whenever I say for fun, you're like, oh, here it comes. Okay, for fun, let's just add step, touch. So step, release, touch, release. Step, release, touch, release. I know, step, release, touch, release. Step, release, touch, release. If this is too much, just do the chest. Up and release. So step and touch and step. And when you touch, if you're not able to like just touch your toe, if you have to touch the ball of your foot like this, that's okay. Up and release. So feeling pretty good about step and touch? Or maybe, let's see what happens. So step and touch, sorry, and touch. Here we go. So step forward, touch, step forward, and touch. Step forward and touch. Step forward and touch. So step in back. So just step behind a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. And touch. Step behind and touch. Step forward, go up, back and touch. Okay. All right. So how do we feel about this pace? Feeling okay? Okay. Yeah, if you need to take a breather. For fun, let's do step. Well, yeah, let's do step and touch, and step and touch, and step. And when you're ready, lift, lift, lift. And if you can't do feet and chest, just pick one. I'll let you pick. Lift. So this is a folkloric move. Step, touch, step, touch. Okay, for fun, let's go forward if you can. It's not a competition. So step forward, touch. And if you just pick feet or chest, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. Awesome. Step, touch. So how do we feel about this pace? Yeah? Does it still fit your feet? Okay. No. It's okay because it's new. So let's do that again. Touch, step forward, 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 or back, touch, or are we feeling a little bit better about feet? Little? Okay. How about just for the heck of it? Let's see what happens. Oh, we ran out of song. I was gonna say you could try faster, but that's okay. That's okay. We can. All right. So you learned 3 things. We're gonna put them together. Come on, that's not the right attitude. All right. So the first thing we did was we learned ribcage slide. So let's go back to that. So if we just take awesome. Yes, you're getting in the groove of it. Okay, so nice and slow. So if we go to the right, to the left, and arc. Yeah, to the right, to the left, and arc. To the right, to the left, and arc. One more time, to the right, to the left, and arc. Yeah? So if we go right, left, arc, up, down. Right, left, arc, up, down. To the right, to the left. And if you want to arc to center and then up, down, that's easier. Right, and left, and arc, up, down. So to the right, to the left, to the center, up, down. So imagine there's a string, up, down. Sometimes you'll see a dancer do that. It's cute. Up, down. Yeah? Okay. How about feet? No? Okay, fair enough. To the right, to the left, to the center, up, down. One more time, to the right, to the left, to the center, up, down. So if you feel like it, try it a little faster, a little smaller, just see what happens. To the center, up, down. To the right, to the left, to the center, up, down. To the right, to the left, to the center, up, down. To the right, to the left, to the center, up, down. Right and left and center, up. Whoops, and right and left and center, up, down. And it's okay. If you get lost, then just go back to slow. To the right, to the left, to the center, up, down. To the right, to the left. And if you want to go faster, go for it. Up, down. Yeah. To the center, up, down. To the right, to the left. And for fun, let's just try a couple faster. And right and left and center, up, down. And right and left and center, up, down. And right and left and center, up, down. Let's do 4 more. 4, up, down, and 3, left, center, up, down, and 2, up, down. Yeah. Okay. Stretch out those upper back muscles. Now guess what we're gonna do? Other direction. To the left, to the right. Yeah. Same thing, but just backwards, so it messes with your brain. So if we go to the left, to the right, and arc. Yeah. To the left, to the right, and arc. Come back to center. To the left, to the right, and arc. To the left, to the right, and arc. Now let's add to the left, to the right, arc center, up, down. Yeah, you're doing it. Arc center, up, down. To the left, to the right, to the, whoops, up, down. To the left, to the right, arc center, up, down. Yeah. Center, up, down. Center, up, down. Let's do a couple more if you add. You need to take a break. Center, up, down. Last one, slow. Or medium, whatever. For fun, let's try it. To the left, to the right, to the center, up, down. To the left, to the right, to the center, up, down. To the left, to the right, to the center, up, down. Yes, you're doing it. Let's do 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. Yes. All right. So let's stretch it out. Stretch out the muscles between the shoulder blades. Because we never really use those muscles for anything other than holding tension. So if we take one arm across, and then we're going to do some more stuff with our lower body. Awesome. Any questions about anything so far? Anything you want to review?
When you do the left and the right and the center, when you kind of do that motion without moving the whole thing.
Oh, make it smaller, maybe? The center? Oh, okay. So this is a good question. So if you are arcing from all the way to this side and coming up all the way over to this side, right? If instead you come from one side, come up just to like right underneath your chin, right, right at your spine, and then down in the center. Yeah. Let's just make an M. So we start on one side, our right, up, center, up, left. We go up, center, up, left. And if you use your upper abs to bring it down, up, center, up, right, up, center, up, right. Is that easier? No? Is that
It's learning how to do
for
it
sure?
quickly without moving your
Yeah, yeah. So something about belly dance, not saying it doesn't happen in other dance styles, but there's a lot of isolating, just one section, one muscle group, and that takes time. So I don't expect you to get it perfect.
My knees won't go.
Okay, so that's when you want to check in and make sure, are your knees nice and bent? So you might need to bend a little bit more, because let's face it, do you ever walk around like this? It's super awkward. So if your knees are really bent, it's not, it's going to take away from your lower body moving as much. Good question. Okay.
It does feel like when I'm barking and I'm better and I'm actually almost maybe
Yeah. Yeah. So the only difference, technically, between arcing and landing on this side or coming up and down, the only difference is you're making the crescent shape as opposed to just up and down. So,
side to side. Yeah.
oh, so faster takes time because it's small. It's a smaller movement.
And
So,
it's really hard not to use your shoulders to the arc.
yeah, and that comes with practice too. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? These are awesome questions. No? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna move on to our fifth. Yes. Okay. I did think about which combo am I teaching next? All right. So feet are right underneath you, knees are bent, tummy stuck, chest is lifted, smile and breathe. Let's become friends with our booty. Okay, what do we use our booty for? Not very much. Yep. So take your right glute, contract it, let it go. Contract it, let it go. Contract, let it go. You can do it, I promise. If you need to, take one hand, put it on your glute, contract it, let it go. Contract it, let it go. If you feel like you're not getting a lot of movement, bend a little bit more. Because if you're really straight-legged, you're like a penguin. Double your mirror. Yeah. And the trick is to push down through the floor into the ground while your hip is lifted. So that takes a little time. Okay? This side, let's do our left. So contract, let it go. I have to make sure I keep getting in frame. Contract and let it go. Contract and let it go. And if you're right-handed, this side's going to be easy. And then all of a sudden you do something on your left, you're like, what's wrong with my glute? Let's do a couple more. Okay. Now we're going to alternate. So we're going to do right side, contract, let it go. And left, and let it go. And contract, and let it go. And left, and let it go. So this is enough for you. You can just stay here. Otherwise, we're going to step with it. Let me back up a little bit. So if you step and contract, step and contract, step and contract, step and contract, step, 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 and step. This one's already back here. So you're to come back. Step. And just contracting my glute. It comes with time, I promise. Contract. And I have more glute than you. Okay, this is enough staying here. However, you feel like, yeah, I got this. A little faster. So we're going to do right, left, right, left, right, left. Keep going. I love that there's a mute. Yeah. Okay, you're getting it. So right and left. And just check in. Are you breathing? Or are you making this face like because you're thinking so hard? Please don't make constipation face. Just check in. Oh, am I smiling? No. Okay, I better breathe. And guess what? Let's take a little walk. So right foot and left foot. And right foot and left foot. And right foot and left foot. And right foot, bring it back. Just a 30 here. Right foot, left foot. Right foot, left foot. Okay. Doubles. Right, right, left, left. Right, right, left, left. Right, right, left, left, right, right. That's what we're coming back. Since we're 30 here. So right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. Okay. It's okay. It'll come in time. So if this is enough, stay here. Otherwise, bounce your little hip up. 2, 2, 2, 2. This one's not going to be as sharp. It's going to be more bouncy.
Are we bouncing our hips or still clenching?
You're still clenching. You're still contracting. But it's a little more, instead of sharp, it's a little more bouncy ball. That's okay. That's okay. Just imagine, okay, you just came home. In each arm is a bag of groceries. You have to shut the car door. Shut the car door. Shut the car door. Yeah? And then when you're ready, shut it twice. And this, if you're not used to moving your pelvis, like in any way, this is just going to be foreign to you. So if you feel stiff, that you'll work through that. It just takes time. Okay. So if you're ready, try the double. And it's not going to be as big. So just, it's a teeny car door. Or maybe you need to get past somebody. And you're like, excuse me, pardon me, I'm coming through. Okay. So for fun, let's review what we've done so far. So we have our ribcage slide. We also did ribcage arc. And we also did chest lift and drop just in the center. Again, not that much different than the ribcage arc. And then hips. So we did right for 2, left for 2. Yeah? So let's review. So if we go right, left, to the right, up, down, to the left. Sorry, I did that wrong. To the center. Let's do that again. Let me do it right that time. Slide, slide, arc, up, down. Slide, slide, arc, up, down. Right for 2, left for 2. So slide right, slide left, arc, up, down. Slide left, slide right, arc, up, down, and hips. 1, 2, 1, 2. How about one more time? Up, down. Center, up, down. Hips, right for 2, left for 2. Yeah. Yeah. You need water, get water, but it's fine. Any questions so far? Okay, we're gonna do something else over here. So we took our energy with our hips up. We're gonna now make same kind of motion, but the energy is gonna come down to the floor. So just check in, are your feet underneath you? Knees are bent, tummy tucked, chest is lifted, smile and breathe. Now bend your right knee to bring your right knee down and then let that go. Bend your left knee down and let that go. Do it again. Now watch yourself in the mirror. See what happens to your hip? Same thing. Down. Yeah. Let's do it one more time, nice and slow. Down. And on the left. So not as big. Try to more seesaw. Well, not seesaw yet. So if you just knee down, knee down, knee down. And it's a little awkward at first. And if you want to, you can take your hands, put them on your hips. So you can, it'll help you see and feel what's going on with your hips. So if you're ready, right down, left down, right down, like a seesaw. So check in, is your tummy tucked? So you're not hurting your lower back? Because sometimes you think so hard about something else that you forget. So in our last move, we brought our hips up. So this is taking them down. So sometimes people will call this piston hips, just like pistons. Well, not in a car so much anymore. And you're also going to feel this in your side obliques because they're helping to pull your hip up on the other side. Everybody doing it. Yes, okay. Now, for fun, take baby steps. So step right and right hip down. Step left and left hip down. Step right. Step left. We'll go nice and slow so you have time to think in between, right? Left. Right. Left. Now bring it back. This is what's already in here. Right. So you just, it's a baby step. You're not going to go very far. And left. And right. And left. And right. Let's do that one more time, yeah? So right down, left down, right down, left down, right down. Yes, you're doing it. Left down, right down, left down, and bring it back. Right down, left down, right down, left down, right down. Okay. Now for fun, in place, a little faster. Right down, left down. This is where you're going to feel it more in your side obliques and your quads. Your quads might not like me very much right now. And then just check in the mirror. Are your hips, the energy's going down to the floor? Now guess what? If you're up for it, let's take a little walk. And here we go. Baby step. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Now bring it back. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Now if you can't do feet and hips, then just pick one. Because it will come in time. All right. So let's put two things together. This is going to mess with your noggin, okay? So if we go up for 2, up for 2, down, down, down. Yes. Your brain's like, what? What just happened? So let me. Okay. So let's just put those two together for just a minute. So we'll do right side and then left side, nice and slow. So we go right for 2, left for 2, right down, right down, left down, up on the left, up on the right, and then down, 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 down. Right side up, left up, and down. So I'm just getting in frame. You don't have to walk with me. You don't have to. Right. Oops. I lost where I was. Sorry. I'm down. 2, 3, 4. So up on the right, up on the left. Now down, right, left, right, left, up on the right. I'm sorry. This is left. I'm used to saying things backwards. I apologize. Left, left, right. So up on the right. I'll just point. Up, and then down, 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 down. Up, up, and then down, down, down. Keep going. I just want to watch. How do we feel? Okay. And then your left, and left, and right, and left. One more time. Right for 2, left for 2. And you back it up. Left for 2, right for 2. Now let's have some fun with it. Let's walk. So step, step, feet together, hips down to down. And then step left, step right, feet together, down. Let's come back. So right for 2, left for 2, feet together, and then down. Come back left, right, feet together, and down. Yeah? Any questions? Okay. Yes. Sure. Yeah. So yeah. So you have. There's a couple different ways to do that particular move. On the flat-footed way is easier if you're not used to being in releve, because when if you're in releve, then it's your whole leg that's moving and you're not bending your knee. For this one, just to be flat, yes, you're bending that knee down, and it brings your hip down because it can't. It's like pulling, like you're trying to like a little kid pulling on you. Does that make more sense? Yeah. So the right knee comes down to bring the right hip down.
What are you supposed to do?
No, that is a move. Yeah. Not for this move, but that is a move. So we can always, yeah. So we can always do that one later. You're like, no. Any other questions? Okay, so for right now, if you just have your arms out in second, not to sound super fancy, but just out to the side, that is totally fine. That is fine. You'll see a lot of dancers, unless they're purposely, like changing their arms to like show off like a hip movement or something. Totally okay. Just have your arms out to the side. Just be aware of when you're thinking really hard, you tend to turn into a T-Rex. And you don't want to be a dancing T-Rex. So just watch yourself in the mirror. Go, oh. These are all great questions.
Now, can you keep it at? Because right now it's easier.
Yeah.
Because I almost like
so
I'm pushing down on it if I can get.
That's absolutely cool. So if you ever need to, like when we're doing the glutes, you need to just put your hand on your booty to feel that contraction. That's okay. Maybe not do it in the supermarket. And then if you want to put your hands on your hips, like I am not going to do that, right? It helps you feel it, because it's not like you have a giant mirror at home where you can watch. These are all great questions. Any other questions? Okay, moving on. All right. What's my last combo? Oh, I remember now. Okay. All right. So we're gonna use a move that we've already used. So let's bring back that chest lift. Yeah. You're like, oh, didn't we do this 47 times? Yes. Yes, we did. A few more. And let's, if we can, bring back the step touch. So it'll be step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step. If you can. Otherwise, if you wanted to stay here, that's okay too. Okay. I lost where I was. Step, touch, step. And if you can, forward, forward, forward. And bring it back. This foot's already here. So just step down, touch, step, touch, step, touch. Okay, let's let this be for a minute. And then we're going to move our pelvis again. We're going to channel the power of Elvis. If you're old enough to remember who Elvis is. Again. Well, there was just that Elvis movie, so everybody should know who Elvis is, right? So feet are right underneath you, knees are bent, tummy's tucked, chest is lifted, smile and breathe. You need to put one hand on your lower tummy, one hand on your lower back. I'm going to turn 3/4. Sorry, this way for the replay. Contract your lower abdominals. Contract, let it go. Contract, and let it go. Contract, and let it go. So I'm going to turn sideways. So please don't contract your booty. Just contract the lower abs, which honestly, it's not easy for us gals. It's not. The way our abs, female abs, it's a lot easier for us to contract up here. Not as easy for us to contract down low. But I promise with time it will become easier. So again, maybe not do this in the supermarket. Unless, I don't know, just not. Okay. So now for fun, if you can, we won't step yet, but a little faster. So contract and release, contract and release. If you don't get a big movement in your pelvis right away, it'll come with time. But I would say check in and make sure your knees are nice and bent. Because if you're straight-legged, you're not going to get as big of a movement. And the more your knees are bent, the bigger your movement will be. And yes, you will not do this 47 times in a row, like on stage, but for just drilling purposes. Okay. So let's slow it back down. So we're going to contract and let it go. Contract and let it go. And you guessed it, walking. So if you step and contract and release, step, contract and release, step, contract and release, step, and contract. Yeah. Awesome. Now we're going to come back. This one's already here, so you don't even have to do anything. And release, contract and release, contract and release, contract and release. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and faster. Contract. This is really good. All these abdominal, yeah. This is, yeah. If you need to take a breather, but this is really good for your pelvic, all your pelvic muscles, your pelvic floor. So if you can, step, 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 bring it back, step, 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 step. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do a little something. So if we take our pelvis back, front, chest up, chest down. Release your pelvis, contract, chest up, chest down. Release it back, contract, chest up, and down. So back, front, up, down. Back, front, up, down. One more, back, front, up, down. Yes. questions?
Yeah, I never used it.
Okay. Okay, we're doing good. So, any questions? No? All right. Let's put those things together. The chest up and down, and then back, front, up, down. Okay? So, so just check in. Feet are underneath you. Tummy is tucked. Chest is lifted. Smile and breathe. And if we, yeah, so if we go chest, 2, 3, 4, and then back, front, up, down. So chest, 2, 3, 4, back, front, up, down, up, 2, 3, 4, back, front, up, down, up, 2, 3, 4, back, front. I'm just going to turn 3/4 for the replay. Chest, up, 3, 4, back, front, up, down, up, 2, 3, 4, back, front. And if this isn't enough for you, stay here. Up, 2, 3, 4, back, front. But if you can, add step, touch, step, touch, back, front, up, down, step, touch, step, touch, back, front, up, down, step, touch, step, touch, back, front, up, down, step, touch. And if the feet are too much, then just leave them up. Back, front. How about one more time? Step, touch, step, touch, back, front, up, down. Yeah? It's so good for your brain. Dance is amazing for your brain. You do stuff on both sides. Okay. So, any questions? Okay, we're going to put all of it together. I like this. I like this. Okay, so I changed my mind. We're going to do this one. So remember, all the way back, let me make sure I'm in frame. We did that rib cage combo. So we did slide, slide, arc, up, down, other side, left, right, arc, up, down. One more time, nice and slow, because we haven't done this in a minute. Left, big arc, up, down, to the left, right, arc, up, down. If you can, faster. So slide, slide, arc, up, down, 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 slide, slide. It's okay. Up, down, to the left, right, center, up, down. One more time each side. Up, down. And if you feel like it, you can totally play with the timing of that. If you need to go slower, if you want to try it faster, that's up to you. So our second combo, very hippie. Okay, so if you remember, we start on the right. So we have right for 2, left for 2, hip down, 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 down on left. Up for 2, up for 2, and down, down, down. Again on the right. Right for 2, left for 2, and down, 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 down on the left for 2, right for 2, and down, down, down. One more time on the right. And hips down, 2, 3. One more time on the left. And then down. And if you're feeling up, you can step for 2. Well, not step for 2. Feet together, down, 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 down. So step into hips, step into hips, feet together, down, 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 down. Bring it back. Step, step, and down. 2, 3. Bring it back. Step, step, and down. Yeah. Let's put those together. Yeah. So the rib cage and then the hips. Nice and slow. So to the right, left, arc, up, down. Yes, you're doing it. Watch yourself. Arc, up, down. Right hip through 2. Left hip through 2. Bring it down. 2, 3. Left side. Left hip through 2. Right hip through 2. Bring it down. Okay, let's review the cage. Well, not review, but do it again. Sorry. Center, up, down. Slide, slide, center, up, down. Bring it back right. Bring it back left. Feet together. Down. 2, 3, 4. Bring it back left. Right. Keep going. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And like the perfect beat. Okay. Feeling good? Yeah. All right. Then you remember our last one? So we had 4 chest lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pelvic, chest. So chest, 2, 3, 4. Release back. And I can talk. Let's try that again. Up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Back, front, up, down. If you want to, you can add the feet. Feet together, back, front, up, down. So step, touch, step if you can. Back, front, up, down. And back, oops, up. Let's do that again without me screwing up. Step, step, and pelvis. Back, front, up, down. Yeah? Okay, let's put it all together. From the tippy top. You're like, yay. Okay, all right. So remember, we started with the rib cage, the slidey, arcing. Yeah, here we go. Slide, slide, arc, up, down, other way. Slide, you all are doing amazing. Center, up, down, and hips. Right for 2. Left for 2. Bring it down. 1, 2, 3. Other side. Left for 2. Right for 2. Piston. Okay, chest. Step and touch if you can. And back, front, up, down, lower back. Step, touch, step, touch, back, front. Guess what comes next? Rib cage. Slide, slide, yes. Arc, up, down. Slide, slide, arc, up, down. Bring it back. Right through 2. Left for 2. Piston. Yes. Bring it back. Left, right. Feet together. Piston. Okay, then we're going to do chest. So up, 2, 3, 4. Lock it. One more time. You're all doing amazing. Look at yourself. You're in unison. And back, front, up, down. Yeah, you did it. Now, if you're a particular move, you're like, hey, can we go over this? Yeah.
Yeah, it might come up with this ankle doesn't bend.
Oh,
So when I go to keep, like, I can't,
okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the heel comes up before when I bend.
Okay. So
That's
if an alternative, if you feel up to it, is if you're in releve. You don't have to be in releve a lot, not like ballerinas when they're in like toe shoes. If you just come up on the balls of your feet a teensy bit and then just let your heels drop. This is another way of doing it. It's very much like channeling the power of a penguin.
Kind of what I did by default.
Yeah.
Because when you bend your knees, that feels.
For sure, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. So there's always another way. Transition. Sorry, took me a second. I was like, where? All right. So let me do this. Okay. And I love questions. So when you're going up and then up, so here's the thing, is this knee is straight, right? And this hip's already up. So just play with that. Just think, okay, I'm gonna bring my hip up and then let it fall. Bring this hip up and then just let it fall. Yeah? So if you come up, just let it fall. Up and let it fall. Yeah? Up and let it fall. Up and let it fall. Yeah? So with time, it can get more precise and sharp. But for now, if you want to just up and let it drop, up and let it drop, like you're contracting and then the, just to kind of get that groove. Does that feel better?
A little bit.
Okay.
It's just like we do the knitting, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there, but then when you're like, my knees were bent when I do this.
Oh.
So is that wrong? But then I'm like,
Well-
I gotta bend it more. And then, yeah.
Okay, so when we're doing this and your feet are a little farther apart, maybe just start with them just a little closer to start with, and that should be a little bit easier maybe. How did that feel? You're doing it. I got it. Yeah. Yes, you just did it. Promise. It just feels different. Hey, any other questions? You learned a bunch of moves, and you learned some combos, and you all did amazing. Did you watch yourself? Well, you should have. All right. So let's cool down. Make sure I'm okay. Okay. So again, feet are underneath you, knees are bent, tummy's tucked, chest is lifted. And make sure your head is lifted up and away from your body. And then just gently, as you exhale, bring your ear down your shoulder. You should feel a nice stretch through here. And then inhale, get as tall as you can, like there's a string coming out of the top of your noggin. And then just gently as you exhale. And if you are right-handed, the other side is a lot easier. This side, you're like, wow. Because you're not aware of how much tension you're holding. Then inhale, get tall, and exhale, gently bring your chin towards your chest. And you should feel a nice stretch right in the neck, across, on either side of your spine. And then just like in the warm-up, you just gently, don't like let your head come back here because that's not good for you. But if you just gently let your head roll, and even like be like a rag doll and let yourself come forward a little bit, and then just reverse direction. And your arms are helping you stretch out your upper back muscles a little bit because they're a little heavy when you come forward. And then come to straight. And release your fingers. Take your feet at the edge of your hips. I love this stretch. I spend all day in front of a computer, so I do this a lot. And then to be equal, if you stretch and open your chest, so your weight's over your toes, and it's just like Jack, I'm flying from. Okay, and then if we take one arm across, because we used our upper back muscles a lot. And if you're old enough to remember spirit fingers.
I was gonna say that.
Okay, all right. Let's do the other side. Spirit fingers are gold. So now take your right knee and bend it down. We're gonna take our right, I don't want to hit my mic. We're gonna take our right arm up and over. And you should already feel a nice stretch in your side of knee. Make sure you're not punchy. So if you can look up, unless that makes you feel dizzy, then now here's something you can do. If you want to extend the stretch, just a little stretchy of the arm. Don't yank, just a little gentle. And then switch. So your weight's on your left, bend this knee, up and over. Yeah, we ran out of music, but we'll just keep going. It's probably gonna keep playing the warm-up song. And if you want, oh, I don't know what this is. I have no idea why this is playing.